The college football playoff is set, and all of the bowl games are getting announced. Where's USC playing, and who are they matching up against? Let's get into it. What's up, Trojan family? Welcome to the USC LAFB show here on the LAFB network. I'm your host, Ryan Dybert. Thank you, as always, for making this a part of your day. Well, it's Sunday morning. The CFP committee has made their decision. The 12 playoff teams have been announced. I might get into that a little later. Maybe we'll do a video on that. Just, it's not really USC related necessarily, but their decision to leave Notre Dame out. Maybe what that means for the USC-Notre Dame rivalry scheduling moving forward. I've been saying for a long time that bigger programs are going to stop scheduling Notre Dame. There's no benefit to it. And now seeing that Notre Dame left out even going 10-2, but with 2 critical losses against they only played 3 good teams. Their one good win was against USC. How that will affect them moving forward, if they're ever going to be like, hey, we're getting a bowl game. But anyway, that's a whole another conversation. But because of the CFP being set, now the bowl games are beginning to come out, and the USC Trojans have been linked basically since the season ended to the Alamo Bowl, which obviously is not a CFP bowl. It's not the Rose Bowl, but it is one of the bigger bowl games of bowl season. It's played on December 30th. So at the very end of the year, 6 p.m. kickoff. So a primetime slate. Rumored that they were going to be playing BYU. They end up drawing TCU. The Texas Christian Horned Frogs will face the USC Trojans in the Alamo Bowl on December 30th. So we'll get into the matchup. We got a lot of weeks to get into it. I've talked just recently, as of yesterday, with these transfer portal names and more are going to come out before the bowl game, kind of what will the roster look like? It's been 2 years in a row now for USC's bowl games, the Holiday Bowl and last year the Vegas Bowl, where they've had many different players play in these bowl games, and they've won both of them. So this will probably be another one of those. We won't see, highly unlikely we'll see Makai Lemon. Highly unlikely we'll see Jacoby Lane. The offensive line, as I said, will be way different looking with Elijah Page and Kelly O'Connor both out with injury. Micah Benuelos entering the portal. So the offensive line will probably see potentially Elijah Vicona, potentially Hayden Treader. We're going to see a lot of different guys on defense. Obviously Kamari Ramsey and Bishop Fitzgerald were injured anyway, but we won't see them. So we'll see more of probably Christian Pierce and Kennedy Urlacher on the back end. I doubt we'll see if Eric Gentry plays in this game, but I highly doubt it as he prepares for the draft. Matai Tagoe entered the portal, so maybe when he was going to play for Gentry in this game, he won't be. So roster's going to look very different. We have a long time to get into that, and we will, and we'll dive more into TCU. But just very quickly, and I'll wrap this up. So TCU finishes the year 8-4, so a quality season. This shows you how different college football is. They finished 8-4. They're in the Alamo Bowl, a fairly good bowl game, and yet they finished 9th in the Big 12. That shows how massive these conferences are, but also just because there's 4 Power 4 conferences, that you're going to have a lot deeper conferences as well, just because of the number of teams, right? That's common math. So just odd to hear a 9th place finish in your conference, and you actually are 8-4 and in a pretty good bowl game. USC 9-3 finishes 4th in the Big 10. Real fringe. Obviously Indiana and Ohio State, the 2 cream of the crop. Oregon at 3rd, and USC right behind them at 4th in the Big 10. USC finishes with the 10th total offense in college football and the 47th overall defense. Obviously, you need to be better than 47th, but hey, it's actually not as bad as maybe some people thought. TCU finishes with the 30th ranked offense and the 70th ranked defense. So just on paper, and again, it's going to look very different with who's actually playing in this game, but on paper rankings, USC matches up really well against TCU. I'll obviously get into more schematically what TCU does on defense and what they do on offense, but a 10th ranked offense against the 70th ranked defense, USC should move the ball very well, considering they went up against some of the top defenses in the Big Ten, not in the country. When you look at Oregon and Iowa and Nebraska, and they were still able to move the football and put up points. So they should be able to do that against TCU. And then TCU, not exactly an elite explosive offense, but an underrated one, finishing 30th. USC's defense we'll see at 47th with this young talent playing in this game, what they're able to do. So plenty of time to get all into that, but wanted to just get on here quickly. So USC, TCU, December 30th, 6 p.m. kickoff game just before the new year. And maybe we'll have a little bit more clarity on what the transfer portal will look like. Obviously, it doesn't open until January 2nd, but by that time, most of the players announcing to enter should enter. However, there could be some holdovers that say, hey, I still want to play in this game because the portal doesn't open. Remember last year, the portal opened in mid-December. So guys that wanted to enter need to enter before being able to really play in this late of a game in bowl season. So now some of them can be like, you know what, I still want to play. I care about this team, and then maybe they would enter after the game. So there still could be some of that, but I'm sure we'll have a little bit more clarity on the totality of the exits for the portal. So, everyone enjoy your Sundays. I know it's not the CFP, but still should be a fun matchup, a great way to end the year, and hopefully we can see USC finish strong and finish with a 10-3 overall record, which is a great sign for the future of this program. Enjoy our Sunday, family. Appreciate you as always. Please hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be doing updates every single day, 2, 3, 4 times, keeping you posted on all things USC. Check out our message board over on LAFBnetwork.com. Easy to digest. Plus, we'd love for you to start engaging, commenting on there, sharing your own insight and thoughts. And you can become a member right here on the USC LAFB YouTube channel. Get discounts on merch, other perks, plus free signups over at LAFBnetwork.com. So check that out if you want to support the channel even more. We certainly appreciate it. I'm Ryan Dyrd. As always, fight on. Hey, Trojan family, thank you so much for hanging out and watching the USC LAFB show. Before you go, let me tell you quickly about our friends over at Sleeper. Go right now, download the Sleeper app. It's the #1 sports app, not just for season-long fantasy, but they've got live pickers, they've got live stat updates, they've got a chat you can chat with other users, plus the daily Pick'em, which is a blast, or daily fantasy, whatever you want to call it. You go and pick 2 to 8 players across any sports. If you're talking USC, go choose Jade Mayava in his next matchup. Pick more or less passing yards, more or less touchdowns. You stack those, and you can win real money. When you go to make your first deposit, make sure you use our promo code USC LAFB. You're going to get a match deposit up to $100. Put in $100, you get $100 free to play with from Sleeper. Put in $10, they'll match you that $10. So now you're sitting at $20 to play with. But also right now, for any new users, no deposit required. You get $20 free entry. You can stack both. You can get the $20 for free. Go make a deposit. Use USC LAFB. And now you've got a bunch of free money to play with right there on the Sleeper app. Check it out, Trojan family. And when you do, tell them the guys at the USC LAFB sent you.